friend of mine, the skipper of a Swan 57, Notor Swan 57, sailed from Western Australia in the Southern Oceans to Tasmania first, and then he sailed, he crossed the Pacific Ocean, the Southern Pacific Oceans to Cape Horn, Patagonia. He sailed in that area for quite some time. What happened is 13,000 miles southeast of Cape Town, halfway between the Kerguelen Islands and the south of South Africa. They got hit by a huge storm, a big wave. We can call it a rogue wave, probably 12 meters high, which rolled the yacht. After the rolling, when it came upright, the mizzenmast was half gone, and Dale, the skipper, was in the water. He was still attached with his lifeline, but he had at the time broken hip and so on, so he was in a bad situation. A second wave, probably stronger than the first one, hit again the boat, and they cannot tell how many rolls they've been doing. They say between 3 and 4. And when the boat was again upright, John, one of the crew, was lost, was no longer on board. So they decided to switch on the EPIRB, the SARSAT beacon, to call for rescue and to make a mayday. And at the same time, they used an Iridium phone, a fixed Iridium with an external antenna. And they make several calls with the Iridium, and it certainly helped them to help the search and rescue team in Canberra to organize more efficiently the research. They realized after they've been saved by this MV Agulhas, that they realized that the antenna, the external antenna, was actually not, they could not see it on board. They didn't want to go outside again because of the waves and so on. So they could see that the stanchion where the antenna was fixed had disappeared. So they drifted for 2 days, and but the last position when they sent their mayday, the last position of the boat was known, and the Agulhas went back to that position. They did a research with the 2 choppers for several hours during daytime, of course, in very difficult conditions because the seas were very high and it was not easy. But they searched for John for several hours, and then they finally abandoned the search because, I mean, the temperature of the water, even if he had an inflatable jacket with him, the chance, he had no chance. Now it's compulsory when you sail in those areas, sail or work in those areas, to have an Iridium rather than on other systems, because if you sail down to 50 degrees, 55 degrees, well, there is not so many other network which can work.